Shalom, shalom. First off, we give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash, La'olam Yom. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, who teach the one of the last days, and who are the true leaders of the nation of Israel, whether you can perceive it or not. I want to give a strong shalom to all the occupants and four corners of the earth. Puts the word of truth and sincerity, making the calling and election sure. And I want to give a humble salutation to the elected nation of Israel. All right, this is Brother Bashar. Come back at you with a quick extended lesson. The spirit power behind Bashan Ashai, and say to Wadi, Bashan Ashai, forgive this word, have mercy for allowing me to do this lesson. And, I just want to touch on real quick, the exodus out of modern day Egypt. All right. Now, we're coming on these times really soon. We see the modern day Egypt, the scripture saying Revelation 11 that this is spiritually Sodom and Egypt. All right, when you go into that word Egypt, it means bondage. Okay, when you read the curses in Deuteronomy 28 and verse 68, it says that we were brought into Egypt again on slave ships. Okay, roughly paraphrasing. So the word Egypt just means bondage, a house of bondage. All right, so we are in spiritual Egypt right now, okay? This is where we serve a hardcore captivity, even worse than what happened in Egypt. All right, now, what happened in Egypt was, in the old Egypt, in the ancient Egypt, was, we were in captivity, serving, in bondage, serving hardcore slavery, and the Israelites gave supplication. Okay, they gave prayer. They gave, reverence to Yahweh Shai, right? And the scriptures say that the Lord heard them. Okay, so this is why in Ezekiel 9, it talks about, give those. Set a mark upon the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations. All right, that mark means exempt from judgment, and this is exactly what's happening right now. Okay, now in the old ancient Egypt, all the Israelites were delivered. Okay, but in this new Egypt, in the modern day Egypt, okay, 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed. All right, because when you go back to, the account, the Israelites that were saved out of Egypt, most of them, were wicked niggas, man. All right, they've seen the Lord, do all these plagues. Smite Egypt with the 10 plagues. Split. Moses split the Red Sea. So the Israelites could walk through. Had them wandering in the wilderness. To kill off all the rebels. And the non-believers. Wandered for 40 years. Okay, as a punishment. To kill off the, like I say, the unbelievers that didn't, believe the report of Caleb and Joshua, right? All right, so that was just a precursor to what would happen right now. Okay, in this wilderness, okay, you're gonna have Israelites that are not destroyed. That's gonna escape the destruction. Okay, you're gonna have Israelites, in other countries that's not gonna get destroyed. Maybe places like Australia or India, Japan, maybe wherever. You know what I'm saying? The only places that's going to get completely wiped out is Babylon the Great, which is America. All right, and then you're going to have in the Holy Land. Okay, wherever the Lord sees fit, that needs to be completely wiped off the map. All right, so that's the difference between ancient Egypt in the Exodus and modern day Egypt in the Exodus. All right, so instead of wandering in the wilderness for 40 years and kill off the rebels, you know, and the non-believers, right? They're going to be destroyed. You know, whether it's Jacob's trouble or whether it's, you know, via the nuclear missiles. All right, and then afterwards, you're still going to have some, you know, some of the, survivors that are still going to be unbelievers, and that's when Jacob gonna turn into, that's when the elect is going to turn into hunters, man. All right, because not every Israelite that's a 2/3 is going to be destroyed before or during the nuclear destruction. All right, you're going to have some that are still going to be left over. All right, and they're gonna serve their judgment. Okay. So right now, you know, is the beginning of the plagues that the Lord is sending against modern day Egypt. All right. So ancient Egypt had the plagues, you know, before it was you know, wiped out. Okay, and now modern day Egypt will have plagues. All right, and we see some of these already happen, man. Okay, so this is just a quick hitter of, you know, about the Exodus out of modern day Egypt, man. All right, the scriptures say in the book of Ecclesiastes that in the first chapter that the thing you know, that has been has already been. Okay, roughly paraphrasing. So the things that happened before are the same things that's going to happen again. All right, so now we understand that these plagues have to hit America, man. Okay, the same way that that Yahweh Shai, you know, harden the heart of Pharaoh, is the same way that he's going to harden the heart of these elites, man. Okay, the modern day pharaohs. All right, and what's going to happen is that's when Esau is going to, you know, really come down. Okay, so we've seen a couple of these plagues already happen. Now we're waiting for the rest of these prophecies to be fulfilled, man. And once we see these prophecies, you know, being fulfilled, you know, mainly the MOTB. Okay, and World War III, you know, we out of we're close to being out of here, man. Fuck it. All right, so we got to make sure we got our house in order, man. All right, because we never know how fast these prophecies are gonna take place. You know, it could be next month. You know, it could be next year. It could be in 3 years. We never know. But what do? We stay ready, man. We make sure that we you know, we have our house in order, man. All right, we make sure, you know, that our garments are spotless. We keep repenting. You know, we ask the Lord for forgiveness. You know, so that way when he makes his return, you know, our garments won't be spotted with infirmities, man, with calamities. All right, filled with iniquity, man, and sin and all type of wickedness. All right. So just like in ancient Egypt, you know, as soon as they got delivered and Moses went up to the Mount Sinai to get the commandments, you know, from Yahweh Shai, what happened? The Israelites was down there idol worshiping, man. They took their gold off and you know, took their earrings off and melted it down and made a golden calf, man. All right, this is what's gonna happen. You know, basically right now, man. You know, 2/3 of our people are worshiping the calf. You know, the spiritual calf, man. Okay, we're worshiping these false idols, man, these other gods. All right, so instead of the Lord having us wander in the wilderness for however long, you know, time that needed to be for these Negroes to be put, done away with, the Lord is gonna say, forget it, and they gonna die, you know, with this nuclear destruction, man. All right, so we got to make sure we have our house in order. You know, make sure that we're making our calling and election sure, right? Because the Passover is coming up. This is a solemn time of reflection, man. All right, this ain't no Apostle Rakar, he had a lesson a couple days ago about the seriousness of the Passover, man. All right, and get prepared. What you have to do to be prepared for the Passover. All right, so Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahshai, Ba'ashem Rakah HaKodash, La'olam Yom. Give honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone. I want to say, Kwame Shirala, Baba Ball, Shalom.